What's going on, YouTube? A-Train and Kimberly here. This is something new that we wanted to try out. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about sales tips for photographers because sales is so important. My wife knows that. That's why I brought her on this, because she is the master when it comes to sales. She really does all that, the communication with the clients. Look at her acting silly already. But we're going to be giving you tips to help you get sales, because if you don't understand sales, you're going to struggle to book people. It's probably one of the most important things. Like, you have to know how to effectively sell yourself. So we're going to be giving you some tips to help y'all with that. And if you're new to the channel, my name is A-Train. I'm a wedding and portrait photographer. Together, both of us, we make A-OK Studios. We've been photographers for about 4 years now. And we like just sharing our information and knowledge and helping other photographers. So if you're interested in photography content, photography business content, consider subscribing to the channel. So let's get straight into it. So like I was saying earlier, this is something new that we're trying out. This is kind of like a video podcast that we've been wanting to try out. So let me know in the comments if y'all like these types of videos after you finish watching it, and we will definitely do more. Or if you just want to see Kimbo more, y'all saying y'all been wanting to see her on the channel. So if you want to see her on the channel, be sure to drop a like, comment down below for more videos with both of us, just sharing our knowledge. So let's get straight into it. The first tip that we have for y'all, super important tip right there, that's to pick up the phone and use it. Listen, I know that talking on the phone to clients can be very intimidating, and Kimbo knows I get nervous talking on the phone. I start stuttering, you know, stuff like that.
He can't even order food at the drive-thru. But
hey, don't do me like that. But it's very powerful and it's very effective. And anytime we've ever really got a client on the phone, I'd say about 90 to 80% of the time we're going to book that client, because I feel like it's that powerful. And it's just a way to connect deeper with your clients. Now I'm going to turn this over to my wife so she can elaborate on that for y'all.
So I like to pick up the phone more so they can hear you. They get to hear you, you know, talk to you, hear your personality. Are you funny? Is it like very robot-y? Are you not really, you know, it might not vibe the two people, and that's okay. Sometimes it might not work out, but that's something that the phone gives you more an idea of. So more so you can get an idea, ask me questions. Maybe they think of something that you haven't thought of. Sometimes text, you know, or emails can take forever. People have jobs, people have lives. I don't know, it's just busy. So I usually like to, you know, hey, when can I call you? Can I call you today? And always try to jump on the phone the same day. If somebody messages us or emails us, whatever it is, we try to, immediately, hey, when do you get off today? Let me call you today. Because I can promise you, they're not just thinking about you, they're thinking about other people too. So you want to hop on that cell immediately.
Yeah, that's super important. I'm glad you touched on that. You have to get back to these clients with the quickness. Yes. That should be like some kind of slogan or something. Like, you have to get back to them with the quickness, or they're going to go look elsewhere. Like, we're in this time where people want stuff fast. And I've said this in a lot of my videos, and Kimbo knows, like, I've really pushed this and I emphasize this to her in the beginning stages of our business. Like, look, we got to get back to people fast. Yes. You know, so that's super important. So the second point that we really want to touch with this is with the phone call, it's not about you. And I think this is where a lot of photographers go wrong. It's more of a like me mindset, and just me and my business and blah, 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 blah. Clients don't care about that. They care about themselves and what you could do for them. That's it. They don't care. They're not worried about your business and how many awards you have. They don't care about that stuff.
And honestly, and I was going to say, and honestly, you have about, let's just say, I don't know, say you're even on the phone for 5 minutes, hit some bullet points, and then bam, there's your 5 minutes that you can sell yourself to whatever you're selling or whatever you're doing. And it's not, like Adrian just said, it's not about you, but what can you do for me? So you always want to, you know, don't make it long. I'm guilty of that. I've done that, where you stay on the phone forever and you talk about all kind of stuff. They don't care. They don't really care. And honestly, it's kind of going above their head. They want to hear about what you can do for them, like Adrian said. Yeah, I agree.
I like that. I know y'all probably wondering, like, what people get nervous about the phone calls because they don't know like what to talk about and what questions to ask. So something that me and Kimberly do is we ask open-ended questions. Like the goal with the phone call is to dig deep, and you don't want like generic responses to your questions. You don't want to ask like a simple question to where you just get a yes or no, because number one, it's hard to play off of that question as far as your response. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you're an introvert like myself. Like I want to be in control of the conversation, but let them talk. So for people that are nervous about phone calls, you know, just listen. That's the main thing with the phone call too. Just listen, ask open-ended questions, and let them explain what they need and what they want. And then you can come in after that and explain how you can solve that problem and how you can serve them. You want to elaborate on that, Kimberly?
Well, I was going to say another point too is, okay, so say you're emailing somebody, or say you get an inquiry and it's like, okay, they want an 8-hour wedding session at, we like dogs, so I'm going to say a dog park. I'm just randomly saying stuff. You want people that can relate to you. So, for example, oh, I heard you're having a wedding at such and such. Oh, I've been there before. I think I went there a year ago, da 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 da. But you also want to hit the points, what they've asked you. So what I just wrote down is go over what they've asked. So, for example, they're interested in photography and videography. Oh, okay, cool. What are you using the videography for? Like you want to ask questions. So I always try to read exactly what they're asking. Again, bullet points when you're on the phone. That way you won't forget. You have to write this stuff down.
Yeah, that's a great.
Unless you're just crazy smart and crazy remembering, I always write my stuff down. Right. Adrian knows I like to be in a very quiet room, no TV on, nothing, you know, I'm focused. All eyes on this, you know, particular thing that you're trying to get there. Like,
right.
You know,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
So bullet points for sure, write it down. Don't forget anything. That way that's with anything. I mean, yeah. I'm always trying to think about that.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with writing down before the phone call what you want to talk about, so you won't forget.
I carry this little thing everywhere, and Adrian's always laughing at me like, why do you write everything down? But honestly,
yeah, it helps a lot.
We're all people. You know, I would rather have someone that I can relate to, like I said, more so of saying like, you're not perfect. You're not going to call someone and be like, man, I really like her because she's so perfect. No one's saying that. No one's saying that. They're saying, oh, wow, she is a mom like me. She has dogs like me. She's married. She's a hairstylist. She's this, you know, you want to, again, we're all people. We understand. I think the honest thing, the thing too is to be honest, you know, be 100% like, hey, I've never done that before, but hey, I'm willing to try. Or what about this? Or you can try to change it where they say like, oh, I really would like this, but we've never done it. So I try to say, hey, I know you mentioned such and such, but have you thought about this? And kind of, you gotta like mentally think about that.
Okay, so to sum up the important parts of the phone call, the main thing is to listen. Like my wife said, come prepared. Write down the questions, the things you want to talk about, so you won't forget. Because trust me, you will go blank. Especially if you're nervous, you will go blank. So be prepared, listen, and just, you know, connect with your clients and be real. You know, that's what people are looking for, is just real people. Like, just be yourself and try to connect with them, because you just have a better chance connecting with people on the phone, I feel like, versus email. And that's why we really push the in-person consultations. It's because of the connection. It makes everything better. It makes everything easier. It makes the client more comfortable, which makes them easier to work with, which improves your photography because they're comfortable with you and y'all have that connection. You see what I'm saying? Like, Kimberly, no, I'll go into preach mode. It's all about connections. It's all about connections and trust. Y'all are going to hear us talk about that more with these other topics. Trust is so important. If you want to get booked, people have to trust you. They have to know you, they have to like you, and they have to trust you. And I feel like for the trust part, that's where the phone call really comes in handy, because you're answering their questions right there. You're gaining their trust during that call. You know, you're positioning yourself as the expert. They're like a lot of clients that we talk to, they have a lot of aha moments like, oh my goodness, I never thought of that. And you're like, yeah, this is working. You know what I mean? That's why you come to us, because we're the experts. We're going to guide you. We like to call ourselves guides. My voice just kind of gave out on that. but we like to call ourselves guides because we just kind of like guide our clients throughout the whole process.
Yes.
Like start looking at yourself as just a guide to get to them, to get them where they want to go and to get them what they need. And you just help them along in that process. Hopefully that makes sense, y'all. Ooh, I killed that. What you think, Kimbo?
Bars.
That wasn't actually bars, but I'm feeling this setup, this vibe. What you think, Kimbo? Let's turn this into a podcast. A-Train and Kimbo show.
I like it.
A-Train and Kimbo show.
Let's do it.
Let us know in the comments. And
let
like
us
you
know
see,
too. Oh, I was gonna say any questions like you want us to answer. I don't know. Yeah.
yeah, she don't know about YouTube. You just supposed to say drop it in the comment section. She don't know that.
Drop it in the comments.
If you will comment down below. Comment down below and leave a thumbs up and subscribe.
Oh my God.
Okay, moving on to point number 2. And that is to make things easy. And that's exactly what I just said. It's really a very simple tip, but some people don't do it. Right, Kimmo?
Well, and that's the thing. They're coming to you because you are who they're looking for. They're coming to you for a service, product, or whatever they're looking for. They are leaving it in your hands. Don't call them asking a million questions. They don't know. They don't know anything because that's why they're coming to you. They need you to figure it out.
Yeah, you make it easy for them.
Make it easier. That's what I'm saying.
And this all starts from the first conversation. You know what? I'm going to take it even further because we're going to dig deep with this. And Kimbo knows I like to preach. It all starts with your marketing, your social media, your website, because they see that before they get to you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So are you making it easy in those places? Like, what if you're not giving call to actions? What if you don't have your website set up? What if you don't have an email? They can't even contact you. You see what I'm saying? You're making it hard for the client to get what they want. You see what I'm saying? And they're gonna look elsewhere. They're looking on the website. I can't even find the contact. He ain't got no contact form. Bounce, gone from the site. You lost that client because you're not prepared and you're not making things easy. You want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, because we are, I guess we could talk about this. We used to be so weird about pricing and certain things and what do we post, what do we not post? Like what's such a secret? And again, people would have to come to us, ask all these questions. We'd have to spend more time answering the questions and then getting to the final whatever we're trying to get to. It takes forever. No, break it down. Make it easy. Make it, hey, here's my pricing sheet, chart, guide, whatever it is you're asking for, because people don't want to see that. When you go to a restaurant, you're looking at a menu. You know what I mean? Like you're going for a reason. So I feel like, and it says on there how much a pizza is. You're not going to just randomly order something without knowing, oh my God, I didn't know that cost $30. Like you need to figure that out first. I love how everything I say is like food related. Anyway. Yeah,
like what's up with all the food comparisons? Hey, this girl loves food. As y'all already know about the food comparisons. Kimbo, you're fired. Hey, comment down below in the comment section some food emojis for Kimbo. Somebody, please do it. Please do it.
Hey, send me pizza gift cards, please. Pay me pizza.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
No, but
she's right. She's right. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, people just want things easier. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't need to hear, oh, well, have you heard about this software? What about this thing? You're giving too many options too. People want to see A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see A through Z and trying to figure out, okay, that's too much. Let me go to somebody else that only has 2 different packages. So that's another like kind of thing I think. I mean, I know we're throwing a lot at y'all, but I feel like these are things that, we have found out the hard way.
Oh yeah, definitely. Right. It's about simplifying the process. Like she said, if you go to Cheddar's, they don't even have a menu. Like that's making it difficult for me already. Cause I don't even see what y'all have to offer. You see what I'm saying? So how this relates to photography is they go to your website and you don't even have some people would disagree, but I don't care. Some people don't even have their prices. you're making it hard for the client to get what they want. They want to know how much you charge. Now they have to fill out your contact form and wait for you to respond. Some people don't even respond right off the bat. You're making it hard. Simplify the process.
Well, and some people don't even like to reach out. Well, you know, some people are more
good point.
Quieter, or maybe they're like, oh my gosh, I love all their website, their pictures, what they look like, all these things, but I don't see prices and I think they're out of my price range. What do I do? I'm not going to reach out to them because I'm gonna be like, dang.
They're gonna go to the next person.
They're gonna go to the next person.
Yeah. Okay, so I know you're probably wondering, and you know I got you. If you're wondering anything, I got you on this channel. So you're probably wondering, how do you make the process easy? So the process, just so y'all understand what I'm talking about, is the whole client journey, from the marketing, the website, the communication, the deliverable, post photo shoot. So it's the whole process. So how you can simplify this and make it easy for yourself and the client is with our secret weapon, and that's ShootProof. You want to talk about that, Kendall?
Yes.
How does this make things easy for you and the client? How does it simplify the process? How does it help our business?
Okay, so for starters, I do all of our contracts on there. I send all of our invoices on there. Payment wise, everything is on there without even touching anything. It's all linked to your bank account or however you want to set it up. So for example, a client, let's say Bill comes to you and he has a wedding next May and he wants to pay in 3 different payments. How do you do that? How do you do these things? Well, on ShootProof, you're able to send the invoices out and you can even manage it to where they send them out for you or whatever. He can even go back, look on the contract. Hey, what do you remember, Kimberly? What day did you say? Da, da, da. No, everything is on the contract, Bill. Just go back to the contract. Look at the contract.
Hey, the way you said that was funny as hell. Everything's on the contract, Bill.
No, but really, to simplify it, everything is on there, from the pictures to the contract to the invoices. You can even look at past payments. On our end, I like it because I can look and it will have it in red. Adrian did not pay.
Yeah,
Bill paid for May. So it's pretty cool. Literally everything is on there, and you don't have to meet in person if you choose to not. If that's something y'all don't like to do, right. You can't meet for whatever reason. Maybe it's out of town thing. Maybe they don't live here. Everything is on there, so you can like e-document, it's signing, whatever it's called. But everything is on there, so it's pretty cool.
Let me ask you this, Kimbo. How in the heck did we run this before having ShootProof? Like, tell them how hard and stressful it was. Not only for us, but hard for our clients and confusing.
Yes. We actually used to use, I mean, I don't know if you wanted me to say this, but PayPal is something we used before. It's very common, right? PayPal is nice, it's whatever. But how secure is PayPal? How, how can you even go back and look at whatever it is?
Well, I think you can. I think you can.
Okay. Well,
the point is, we were doing stuff wrong.
Backwards.
And we should have had some type of ShootProof is labeled as an online gallery software, but it's so much more. It's like the ultimate business tool to help you run your business. That's exactly what it is in simple terms. So this is something that you need. This is something that's going to help you, and it's going to make things easy.
Yes.
Not only for the client, for you too on the back end. Because don't get me started on the business back end stuff. Well, y'all will see that in one of my videos coming out. But if you want to check out ShootProof, I have a link in the description down below. It's not even an affiliate link. It's just a referral link. And I talk about it because we use it. I love it. And it can really help you level up your business and look more professional and make things easy for your clients.
Well, and the way it's delivered too, I think it's like what you just said, very professional. It'll say your gallery is ready to be seen or whatever it is, or your invoice. Oh, that's another thing too. So say I'm sending Bill his, images. Say they are about to expire and you're like, man, Bill needs to get his freaking images downloaded. It will send them by itself without us even messing with anything. It'll send them an email saying, Bill, you need to download these images. Your gallery is about to expire in 5 days. I love that because at this point it's out of your hands. You're done. You've already, you've done your part. If they don't download, not saying it's on them, you're still going to have that problem. We'll talk about that later. But you're still gonna have that problem. But it simplifies everything.
Yeah, it really does. Clients love it. I mean, we've gotten, compliments on it. It's just a way to step up your business. And, if you're serious about your business, that's something that you want to look into. Definitely. All right. So moving on to tip number 3. I love this tip, y'all. Y'all ready? Drum roll. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And that is to educate your clients. What you think about this tip, Kimbo?
I like it.
You have to educate your clients. This is going to help you sell yourself and get booked. Be booked and busy, as some people would say. Baby, I'm booked and busy. Educate your clients. We do a lot of educating when it comes to our clients. It's just something that we really focus on because we feel like it's so important. Setting those expectations are so important. And like I said, you're just the guide. You're the guide in this whole process. And I feel like education should be included in that guiding with the client. Because let me tell you this, clients don't know a lot of stuff. A lot of people will come to you, they don't even know what they want. No. They don't know anything about photography. They don't know anything about how much it should be. So I feel like it's your job and duty to educate these people. They're paying you, so you need to educate them. And once again, this builds your authority. You position yourself as the expert. And what does that lead to? That leads to trust. Let's go back to the trust factor. Oh, Kimberly, she's always there for me. She didn't told me about educating me about what I should wear, the time we should do, the first look. She didn't send me engagement guides, all types of stuff. So that client is going to trust her.
It's a lot of work, but again, being personal, I can elaborate on that a little bit more. Being personal and direct and being confident. Those are the 3 things I'd say on the educating part. Confident as in, I am the expert. You need to follow my path, what I'm explaining to you. Listen to me, and I will make your pictures and whatever else great. Don't, then we're going to have, you're going to find that out later, And that, what else did I say? Personal. I get a little personal with some people, and some people don't, I get a vibe, whether or not it's like, hey, do you know any vendors, that I need for whatever it is? You can help them out. And that too, you're showing that you care too. You're kind of building a family-based thing, and you want referrals back. You want these people to come back to you year after year or whatever it is. Oh my gosh, did you see that photographer at my wedding the other day? She even helped me with my hair and makeup. Can you believe that? Book Kimberly and Adrian because they are able to help you, further along with not just pictures. So definitely be like that for sure.
Yeah, I think a lot of photographers have it confused, and this is more advanced stuff, but you'll start to learn it as you shoot more, and you get, we've been at this for like, I don't even know, 4.5 years, maybe 4 years. And you start to pick up on stuff, and you start to realize like, man, it's a lot that goes into this process besides us just showing up and taking the photos. And we learned very quick, like, when you don't set those expectations and you don't educate your clients, the end result is never good.
No.
You want to elaborate on that, Kimberly? Like how important that is? It all ties into creating a great experience, to making sure they get amazing photos, to making sure that, they're going to tell their friends and stuff. You got to educate people and set those expectations.
Oh, okay. So let me say something about that. So I wrote down timeline. So let's say you're doing a wedding and you're behind the scenes. Hey, I'm just going to show up the day of. We're going to roll with it. Good luck.
She said, right?
It's going to be, and we're not trying to scare you. That's not our motive. But at the same time, we're trying to prepare you because.
Prepare you, exactly.
Honestly, we went into it thinking, oh, I honestly didn't want to do weddings. That's too much stress. It's too much this. It's too much that. And in reality, it's so much fun once you nail everything else. It's actually, and that's where the money making is, honestly. I mean, that's from our end. But I feel like that's where, it's so much fun because you get to experience this. I mean, who doesn't like weddings? Food's there. Hello. Cupcakes.
Hey, some photographers don't like them. They're like, I ain't shooting no wedding. Hell no. It's a lot of work, man. But
it's a lot of work, but it pays off. And the clientele you get behind that, carry your cards around. You making jokes, you cracking jokes, kid people, okay, here's my card. Book me for your next session.
Yeah,
No,
we actually booked a client that was at a previous wedding.
yes,
So that just goes to show you, like,
two previous weddings.
yeah.
They
So
were at both of
people
our
will
weddings.
book, people from the weddings will book you if they like you. They're paying attention to how. It's
Oh
like,
yeah,
man, it's weird because, like, with the weddings, they're it's focused on the bride and groom, but I don't know, as a photographer, I feel like the focus is on you too, because you're like the outcast to begin with, because you're the
yes.
person walking around with the camera. But, like, people are paying attention to you.
Oh,
Trust
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Like, they're watching your moves. We've even had people, like, guests and stuff, like, just say certain stuff, and you're like, what? But it's because they're like worried about what you're doing, and, like, they're kind of like just trying to get into your stuff. But that just goes to show, like, they're paying attention. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we're gonna say that for the rest. Hey, man, hey, this is officially gonna be a podcast, but we're gonna say that for another. We're gonna say that for another video. So we're gonna hop into our last tip, and this is something that we're not saying we're perfect. We are not perfect. We're still learning, but we're just sharing the knowledge that we've accumulated over the years. But we're still learning ourselves. But something that we want to even get better at, but it's something that we currently do, and have done, before. And that last tip is to ask for feedback. So how does asking for feedback improve yourselves? And it literally does, because you're getting feedback from the process. You could specifically say what you want feedback from, but this is going to help you improve the next time to get the sale. Let's say you have a bunch of clients that keep saying, your process is confusing. Like, I didn't understand the contracts, and I just didn't understand what to do. You know what I'm saying? So, going into it next time, with your shoot, or if you're trying to sell yourself, that's not working. But if you don't ask, you're never going to know. And this is something that is scary to do. And it's something that we have to really push ourselves to do, because it's scary, because you don't know what the client is going to say. You don't know. But now, with where we're at now, we're confident in what we do. We're confident in our experience, and we know that we give 110%. So we're okay with asking for that feedback, because we know that we did the best that we could, and it was all about the client. You know what I'm saying? You want to elaborate on feedback?
Absolutely. One, don't be scared. Like Adrian says, I've definitely taken some stuff to heart. Oh my gosh, they didn't pick the picture that I took, or
right.
They didn't
just
get.
Petty.
Petty. You don't want to beat yourself up like that, because everyone's different. What me and Adrian like, we've taken pictures for my brother's A&M graduation. He graduated from A&M college. And some of the pictures that him and my mom picked out, me and Adrian were like, what? We were kind of like, we liked other ones. What I'm saying is, don't get too personal when it comes to the feedback part, meaning don't beat yourself up, because
so separate your personal feelings from your business. And true subscribers, they know that I think I've talked about this in my You Won't Make It as a Photographer video, but the mindset is the biggest thing. And I preach this to Kimberly. I'm like her personal coach, like mindset coach, I guess you could say. What do you think, Kimberly?
I mean, like, pretty much life coach.
Life coach?
I don't know.
Hey. Yeah, but you have to separate those feelings. You just can't take stuff personal. And feedback, it is what it is. If they give you bad feedback, that's a good thing, because at least you know.
You learn from it.
You know, okay, like, I know I'm dropping the ball here. I know that the photo quality isn't there. So you can just improve on it. I feel like it's just going to only help you get better. And it may be hard to take certain stuff in, but just know that you can take that and you can build upon it to get better in the future. And that's what it's all about. Yeah.
I think when you're told, I don't know, it's kind of like if you played a sport and, they told you, hey, you need to dribble this way or whatever. I feel like you wouldn't know if you didn't ask, and you could have been doing it. You could have been doing it right the whole time, but you never asked. You're always scared. It's kind of one of those things you just need to jump into it and just ask, and just say, you know what, whatever they're going to say, I'm just going to take it in, and it's going to make me so much better. It's going to push me to make whatever it is from posing or whatever it is you know, or maybe it's you. Maybe you're not as personal. Maybe you're not as flowy with people. You know, it could be anything, but it might be something so silly that you're like, I just don't understand what I'm doing.
Right.
And then they tell you something and you're like, what? I could have
Right.
did that. And then
And
you're
the
like,
thing, yep. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
oh no, I was just gonna say you could have did it, and then you know you're thinking it's so silly that I
Mm-hmm.
never asked before, and again, it could have changed your whole business, whatever,
Right, right.
a year ago. You know,
It could literally be a game changer.
yeah,
You know, like my wife said, you just gotta hop in there, man. You gotta look at the feedback as just something that is gonna help you get better, whether it's bad or good. And I think a lot of photographers, it's weird because we want answers to a lot of stuff. And I've told Kimberly this before, the answers are with your clients. Like a lot of photographers are lost when it comes to so many things. Like, I don't know if I'm marketing right. I don't know if my website is good. Ask your clients.
yeah,
I mean, and that's hopefully for y'all, that's an aha moment. Like, it's like we're searching, but the answers are right in front of us with the people that we've worked with, the people that we've worked with in the past. Let's say, I don't know, you could go back in the past and that's your first 5 clients that you've ever had for feedback, even if it's a year later. Just be like, hey, I'm really trying to improve my business. At the time, I didn't really know about, or I was scared to ask for feedback, but I really would appreciate your feedback right now, as it would help me serve my clients better and just improve my business. I mean, like, who would say no to that? Especially if you did a good job.
yep,
And it's one of those things, like, people are happy to do it. And me and my wife, we're confident in our work. Like,
yes,
we know we're not the best photographers. We have came a long way.
oh,
And we
God.
are confident in our work. We know we're not the best, you know, creatively or artistically. You know, we just try to stay in our lane. But I'm having a brain fart. I completely lost what I was gonna say. Sorry, y'all. Hey, this is how it be. It's not actually live, but
This is the true Adrian.
yeah. In a video, I could just be like, cut. Hey, this is behind the scenes of the cuts. It's like, dang, I completely forgot. Like, I honestly forgot where I was going with that. Do you know where I was going with that?
No, I'm not in your head.
I guess what I'm saying is just be confident, create.
You said
create-
we're going along, like we've gotten a lot further and something like that.
Yeah, I guess I was saying something about Kimberly's. I'm gonna get you. Just being confident. Confidence is huge, man. Don't be
Yeah.
scared to ask for feedback, man. Go to your clients. Hey, man, I'm looking for some feedback. It's right in front of you. It ain't on YouTube. It ain't on in a mastermind class. It's right in front of you with your clients. You just got to get over your fear. Hey, we're gonna do a mindset video. What do you think, Kimbo?
Okay.
Man, that is huge. How huge would you say that is? Like your mindset when it comes to photography.
Oh, it's huge.
It's
'Cause
like it's probably the most important thing.
Mhm.
If your mind's not there, nothing's gonna click. Nothing's gonna work.
No, it's not.
Hey, we're not trying to scare y'all. We're just being honest. But all right, y'all. So those are our sales tips when it comes to getting booked and just helping you when it comes to that communication and things that have really helped us. I know this video is super long, but we just want to give y'all a lot of value, right, Kimbo?
Yes.
And Kimberly knows I can talk. And it's weird because my videos are short, but man, I can talk for a long time.
He can talk.
Yeah.
He can talk.
Like I was saying, like don't let me start preaching because I'll start preaching. And like my wife was saying, we're not trying to scare y'all
No,
with this stuff.
helping.
We're just being honest. A lot, I don't know, man. A lot of people aren't talking about this stuff.
Well,
They're not being 100% authentic about the stuff that truly matters. Sales is what matters. Marketing is what matters. Branding is what matters. Pricing yourself right is what matters. Like the photos, that's just an afterthought. I've seen trash photographers, but baby, they booked in busy. You know, it's the business stuff. This is the stuff that's not flashy, but it's gonna help you get better.
Well, and you're not gonna have honest people saying the negatives or the truthness behind the thing, behind what you see.
Yeah.
Social media and all that, they're gonna
It's a
talk
lie.
about positive things. Yeah,
It's a lie.
It's like a fairy tale.
Yeah, and I think with photography, it's just like, oh my goodness, it's so great, and I got my camera. How do you do with the pictures? It's like what we're saying is behind the scenes, it's a lot that you have to learn, and it's a lot that you have to understand if you want to continue to build and grow.
Yes.
That's
Definitely.
the wrap up, the sum up.
Yep.
But anyways, y'all see my website at the bottom. My website is officially live. Super excited about it. Kimbo knows I've been working on this website for months.
Oh my gosh, forever.
Late at night, super excited about this, y'all. I'm offering some services on there that can help y'all. You can do one-on-one coaching with me. I also have a website review over there. So if you have questions when it comes to your site, maybe you're just trying to level up your site and you just need some guidance when it comes to your site because you're lacking in that area, I can help you with that review. And with my coaching, we could talk about everything. Just check out the site, man. We're gonna have some fire on the site. I have a lot of stuff coming out. I'm thinking about making a course. I've had people say they want the course. So a lot of exciting things. But thank y'all for checking out the video. Like I said, y'all want us to turn this into a podcast? Let us know in the comment section below. Because we lit, baby. Right, Kimbo? Kimbo, thanks for hopping on, y'all. It's been hard to get her on. She'd be like, no, I'm tired. I'm so tired.
I be sleeping, y'all. I be sleeping. Sleeping and eating. That's all I do.
You crazy. We appreciate y'all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like. Share it to a friend. Lots of value in here. Subscribe to the channel. New videos every single week. We can start releasing these every other week. Just let us know. We'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.